All right, so I'm Jason Yarusi of Yarusi Holdings, a multifamily investment firm here in Tennessee. Today we're going to talk about how to invest in 2023. Now, so many thoughts, so many actionable items here, and just really when we look back at 2022, it's been a very interesting year, I think most would say, but if you really look back in time, what year isn't interesting? Right? We look 2 years before that, we're in COVID, just so many times that we have interesting years. So the thought here with 2023 is how to invest. And it's really going to come down to your business plan. As you look forward with your business plan, you have to think about your ultimate goal with the properties you're buying. Are you a short-term investor? Are you a long-term investor? Are you a mid-term investor? And if we look short-term, maybe that's 1 or 2 years. Mid-term maybe being 3 to 5, 3 to 6 years. And long-term could be, 7 to 10 to forever. And as you think about this, it comes down to the product you're buying and then your view on the market. Now, we look in this and it comes down to the product you're buying. Are these products that have already had a lot of renovations in place where you're really capitalizing on the existing property to maybe improve marketing or improve management? Or are these very big renovation plays where you have to come in and really capitalize on improving the property, both the exterior and the interior? And why this is important is because as you look forward, based on your short-term, mid-term, or long-term approach, you want to understand what kind of debt you want to put on the property to really help the property forward. If your goal is to be able to buy a property and put in a lot of construction and improve that property, and in fact, capitalize on the upside you created, you do not want to put on a prohibitive loan today that's going to really hinder you on exiting the property in the short term. Now, that said, it also comes down to your view on the market. If you believe that we're never going to see lower interest rates again, if we're going to constantly be in an environment now where rates will stay close to as they are now, or on that fact, somewhere within the range may even rise in the future, then your interest might be to lock in rates today that can give you for what you think is the lowest rate for the short-term and mid-term approach going forward. However, you do think that within the course of 12 months and 16 months, 18 months, 36 months, that rates will start to decrease again, then you, again, do not want to lock yourself into a loan that's going to be prohibitive to exit on, especially if you're doing a renovation play. Typically, if you're doing a renovation play, you are assuming that you're buying at a discount now because the value is going to be created based on your renovations and the money you're putting into it to make the property perform better. So as that is done and as that is completed, your goal will be able to find a way to capitalize, whether it be on a sale or a cash out refinance at some stage during your hold. And if you have a loan that has a very prohibitive prepayment penalty, that's going to hinder and hurt your ability to exit or discount your ability to exit into the future. So if your goal is short term and you're a construction play, then you do want to have a loan that may have less desirable terms than a longer term loan, but gives you the flexibility to be able to choose to exit. You can go in there and put on a shorter term loan, maybe a bank loan that has a lower amortization or has a lower interest only period, or maybe only has a 5-year term, but has a 1% or no, or a 0% prepayment penalty in the near term. Go and make your improvements. Get that completed till the property is stabilized. And then if rates did come down or stay where they are and it's working in your favor, you could go into a longer term loan that now gives you either more IO or gives you a longer term amortization or a better term. So looking at how you can use this to fit your business plan, how you can use the product you're buying and the loans you're buying is really going to continue to put you in the best position to win in 2023 and really in any year. We can't assume that what is today is going to be the future. We've seen this time and time again, right? The past does not predict the future. It is only where we are today and how we can make investments to put ourselves in the best position going forward. So with that said, that's how I'm looking at how to invest in 2023. I'm making sure that we are putting on loans that meet the properties we are buying and allow us to have the best options to capitalize on the improvements we make on each and every property. And what we found right now is that we are doing a lot of deals with banks. Why? Because banks can lend off their balance sheet, are really lending on their own terms, and they may be easier to work with in the near term, even if when things revert and we do have lower interest rates again, they may not have the best terms. They are a better relationship. They're more relationship. They're more savvy in terms of being able to talk directly to them. So they're going to be more on the side of relationship and less on the side, do you fit the box or not? So that's how I'm looking at 2023. I'm making sure that my business plan is aligning with the property I'm buying and also aligning with the type of debt I'm putting on. And that can continue to be the most important thing for you to do to make sure that what you are trying to accomplish is not being discounted by the debt that you're putting on the property. All right, so that's how I'm looking at 2023. Can't wait for this exciting year here. If you have any questions, make sure you go down there, hit that like and subscribe button, reach out to us, send us a message, send us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to talk more about everything multifamily. That's what I got. Let's go.